You may be seated. I'd like to thank Grayscale and especially Dr. Alan Stevens, the Associate Director of Choral Activities, for that wonderful presentation of our national anthem. Let's give them another round of applause. They're excellent. Well, good morning. I'm Larry Calhoun. I'm the Dean of the College, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the hooding and graduation ceremony for the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy class of 2014. Students, as I do each year, I want to give you the opportunity to stand and thank the people in the audience that helped you get here today. So stand up, wave, thank them, applaud, whatever it is. As with our 4 classes that have already graduated, this group of men and women took a chance on a new College of Pharmacy. They could have gone anywhere they wanted for pharmacy school. And as you probably know, it's very competitive to get the great students to come to your College of Pharmacy. But great students get great jobs, and that makes great colleges of pharmacy. These students helped make our college their college, and we're a better place because they were here. You've already helped me recruit the classes that are following you. You've helped establish the student organizations that are so strong now. And you've helped me work through a lot of issues that were tough, that you helped me deal with. Basically, these folks have done everything I've asked them to do in the last 4 years. You know, but time doesn't stand still. A lot's happened in our lives in the last 4 years. Some good things and some not so good. Most of you probably know that all of us in the college have your composites posted somewhere in our offices. And when things get real tough, I can spin around in my chair, look at those 4 composites, and we all realize that's why we're here. But actually, I was looking at your composite earlier today. Some of you have changed just a little bit in the last 4 years. All for the good, all for the good. None of the faculty and staff have changed at all in the last 4 years, though. I want to make sure that's well known. It's always fun to watch the pictures that the students put together and share with you when they come to graduate. Really brings back a lot of memories. And we look a lot different as a college since 2010, and I can quite comfortably say that you've made your mark on the Gatton College of Pharmacy. And as with the other classes that have come before you in a new school, you have truly been pioneers. And Dr. Bishop, as I have said for the last 4 years, if a measure of whether I get to keep my job for another year is the quality of the pharmacists we give to the community, I think I'm safe for another 12 months. As I told you all earlier during your board review session, you need to embrace today, because it's the last time you'll be together as a group. It's a very special time. This class has distinguished themselves in a lot of different ways, and I could give you example after example, but just a couple. They were the first class to have over 40 of their members are now medication therapy certified, which is a national certification, and that's a tremendous accomplishment. The second is that you have national champions in your class. A team of student pharmacists captured the national championship for the American College of Clinical Pharmacy Clinical Pharmacy Challenge, and that's all the colleges of pharmacy in the United States. That was in October of 2013, and I think that kind of an accomplishment deserves us to ask Brandon Leeson of Indianapolis, Josh Whaley of Greenville, and Allie Torrance of Jefferson City to stand and let us say thank you. And by the way, they destroyed St. John's University College of Pharmacy in the finals. Not that I'm competitive or anything. Also, congratulations Dr. Cluck, their advisor. You did a fabulous job getting these students ready. And can you say the word repeat? One last thing. As I've mentioned to the 4 previous classes, remember back to your white coat ceremony? I think you can remember that far back. That was in August of 2010, and I said, when you put that white coat on, people are going to look at you differently, and they're going to come to you today and ask you for advice. Remember what I told you? Don't give it to them. You're not ready. Well, Tuesday, the faculty of the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy told me that you are ready now, so congratulations to all of you. I'm so proud each of you chose ETSU, and thereby you chose me as your dean, and I'm your dean for life. You can't change that. Let me just recognize a few people in our audience today. The accrediting body for colleges of pharmacy visit new schools quite often, and one of the things they told us during one of their exit interviews was that a strength of our College of Pharmacy was the quality of the faculty. They had not seen that quality in a new school. They also recognized other groups of individuals important to our success. That's the college staff, college preceptors. Some of you in the audience train our students in the practice arena. Our donors that helped get this college started. And let me add our residents now. We have postgraduate year 2 residencies now at the college. If you're a member of the faculty, staff, preceptors, donors, or our residents, would you please stand and let us say thank you? A special person's with us today, Mrs. Martha Culp, who's the wife of the 4th president of East Tennessee State University, and the individual for whom this auditorium is named was the very first donor for the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy. Better yet, she rarely misses a college event. And Mrs. Culp recently celebrated her 98th birthday, and she's here today. Let's welcome and thank Mrs. Culp. At this time, I'd like to recognize a new member of the Academic Health Science Center leadership team. Dr. Bob Means is the newly appointed dean of the Quillen College of Medicine and has joined us here at our graduation day. Dr. Means, would you stand up? Thank you. A few other individuals. Dr. Jessica Buchanan, member of the class of 2013, will later on be leading the class of 2014 in the Oath of the Pharmacist. Dr. Buchanan, would you stand up so we can say thank you for being here today? We have 3 student awards that are named in honor of individuals who had an important role in getting this college started in its development. Those individuals are Dr. Guy Wilson Jr., Dr. Bettina Black, and Mr. Gary Mabry. Gary and Guy are with us today, so would the 2 of you please stand and let us say thank you for all you did. And I'm always proud to have my mom and dad, Raymond and Pearl Calhoun, with us today. And also, I'd be remiss if I did not recognize the First Lady of the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy, my wife, Kathy. Thank you all for being here today. Let me introduce the stage party. Dr. David Hurley, professor in the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, was elected by the class as one of the Hooders today. Dr. Nick Hagemeyer, assistant professor, Department of Pharmacy Practice, also elected by the class as a Hooder today. Dr. David Rohn, chair, Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dr. Ralph Lugo, chair, Department of Pharmacy Practice. Dr. Michael Crouch, executive associate dean, Academic Affairs. Mr. Steve Ellis, assistant dean, Student Affairs. Mr. and soon-to-be Dr. Rhett Byrne, who will be speaking later on today representing the class of 2014, Dr. Wiltsey Bishop, Vice President for Health Affairs and University's Chief Operating Officer. And finally, before I introduce one more individual who will come and share comments with the class and with the audience, let me note that we'll follow the printed agenda for the rest of the ceremony without further introductions from the podium. Dr. Brian Nolan was appointed the 9th president of East Tennessee State University in January of 2012. Prior to that time, Dr. Nolan's most recent position was Chancellor, West Virginia Higher Education Policy Commission. He received his BA from West Virginia University, MA from West Virginia University, and PhD from the University of Tennessee. I think it's safe to say that Dr. Nolan has made a strong statement to ETSU and the community that he intends to lead this university to its next level. He's already spent a great deal of time visiting the College of Pharmacy, meeting with our faculty, our staff, and our students, even providing pizza one day for the entire college. You really know how to score points with faculty, staff, and students. We continue to be excited about his passion for higher education and his vision for ETSU. Please join me in welcoming our president, Dr. Brian Nolan, to the podium.
Dean Calhoun, thank you. To everyone in the audience, but most importantly to our graduates, congratulations and good morning. And it's still morning, the afternoon's coming soon, but congratulations to each of you. You have made a mark on this institution that will last for generations. You have given a part of your soul to ETSU. And I hope that as you transition from the stage today and as you transition from this university, you take a piece of ETSU with you. You will soon move into positions of leadership in your respective communities. A great deal will be expected of you. You will assume leadership positions in your practice. You will assume leadership positions in service organizations and in social organizations. But you will be looked up to by those who are the most important of all, and that are the young individuals who will be your patients. So as young children look to you for care, talk to them about the importance that college has made in your life. Talk to them about the transformative impact that education has made in your life. That action, that point of outreach to the little children in our mix will make an impact on their life that will carry them forward and hopefully one day will put them in your seat, and that is receiving their degree from East Tennessee State University and the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy. You've accomplished a great deal during your period here at the university. Dr. Calhoun mentioned the national championship, and it sure is nice to talk about national championships and an institution, but that's a result of the dedication and the contributions of your faculty, and I commend your faculty for their efforts and the intense effort that they have put into your education. You are here because of the contributions of our faculty. But during your period at ETSU, you've achieved above national average pass rates on licensure exams. Our chapter of the American Pharmacists Association of Academy of Student Pharmacists has been, one of our individuals has been elected as Speaker of the House of that organization. You've accomplished a great deal, but the most important thing that you will accomplish is walking across the stage, receiving your degree, and reaching out to individuals in the community and expressing to them the importance of post-secondary education. I congratulate you on all that you have done, and I look forward to watching you transition into the community and raising the bar forward of East Tennessee State University. Godspeed.
Well, good morning. And good morning to all of you. What an exciting day this is, and you can just feel the enthusiasm from the people who are in the audience and the students here on stage. Welcome to East Tennessee State University and to this day of celebration. To the Gatton Pharmacy Class of 2014, let me join the others on the stage in congratulating you on your accomplishments. It does seem like only yesterday that we were celebrating your white coat ceremony, So today is a day you think about the past, you enjoy the present, and you look toward the future. You've been guided by Dean Calhoun and a team of dedicated faculty and staff who are passionate about what they do, and they're committed to seeing you be successful. For our faculty and staff who are here today are proud of you, and they are celebrating your accomplishments too. Some of your faculty shared their prescription for success with you yesterday. It was my honor to be there with you to hear those words, and I too was buoyed by their encouragement and their thoughts on life and careers. They shared words that encouraged you and made you smile. They shared this wisdom because they believe it's important for you to be good people as well as good professionals. Today, I have some words of advice for you from a man who spent a career observing people, and he observed what made people successful. His name is Tom Brokaw, and that name should not be a stranger to you. But he challenged graduates in a graduation speech in a way that I think is very appropriate, and his words are better than mine, so let me share them with you. You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as a ticket to the good life, but let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as a ticket to change the world. Thank you, Dean Calhoun, for inviting me to be here today. And to our graduates, best wishes, congratulations, and go change the world.
Before I start my speech, I do have a special presentation. 4 years ago, we had our white coat ceremony, and this person was able to step in and give us our white coats that day. She has been just such a big supporter of the college, student organizations, and interprofessional education at ETSU. So we'd like to recognize on behalf of our class and the students at the College of Pharmacy, Dr. Wilsie Bishop. We have an award for you. Yep. Well, I had a classmate tell me to make sure I kept this short. I'm going to give it my best shot. He knew I was long-winded. On behalf of the class of 2014, I want to start off by saying thank you to those people in the audience, the family and friends that have been there supporting us on this journey the entire time. I know that it has probably been just as difficult for you all at times as it has for us, and we thank you for it. I know that my wife is excited for me to graduate today. I'm pretty sure she wanted me to just walk through the stage after I got my diploma and just head into the pharmacy and get to work. I told her, I have a couple board exams first. We'll see how that goes. I want to say a special thank you to Dean Calhoun for everything that you've done for our class, the college, and the community. You are truly a modern-day hero. You have assembled the best faculty and staff of all time. To the faculty and staff, you've given us the best 4 years any of us could ever ask for. You've helped us create memories that will last a lifetime. I'm going to share some of those memories here today. I want to start by saying our class is my favorite class. And I'm not biased at all, Dr. Lugo. We did study a lot, let that be known up front. We had a lot of fun too, though. Our intramural sports teams had perfect records. Although they were all perfect losing records, we had the best time out there. We built incredible relationships. There was even love. 2 of our classmates fell in love on the back row. They're due to be married next week. One of our classmates was proposed to at the end of her seminar by her heroic longtime boyfriend. We had the best time battling it out, bouncing off the walls, playing ping pong with Dr. Collins. We also studied a lot, though. Dr. Hurley broke a stick on his head and told us about his diabetic cat, somehow relating it to biochemistry. Dr. Brown helped us become science wizards, and Dr. Rohn barked at us. Roof. We all got crossed several times by Dr. Cross. We had a Zumbathon with 3 of the best dancing professors I've ever seen. And yes, they were all male professors. We took an exam with over 700 medications on it. We studied a lot. We actually took about 1,000 exams, after which a group of us always went to Fazoli's, and it was always delicious. We probably ate around 4,000 breadsticks in 4 years. Our class had major accomplishments as well. Dean Calhoun mentioned the National Clinical Skills Competition. We are so proud of that. We have 2 students going to practice in the Air Force. They received one of 8 national scholarships 2 separate years. This past March, we had the most students in school history matched for residency positions. We also studied a lot. We had students go to Ireland and Scotland for the first time representing the school on international rotations. There were so many great memories, and I wanted to try to pick one each of you gave me here today, but we simply don't have time. Those are just a few. So most speeches include a quote of some kind. I Googled that, Dr. Mueller. Instead, I'm going to finish this speech talking about Superman. Now, at first hearing that, you may say, pharmacists don't have anything in common with Superman. We can't fly, we don't have X-ray vision, and we don't have super strength, except for maybe Skylar. But what pharmacists should have is arguably Superman's most important qualities: compassion for others, patience, moral fortitude, and just the overall desire to help people. I hope when we all leave this stage here today, we go out looking to be someone's hero, someone's Superman or Superwoman. I think we will all be good pharmacists, but remember, it's the little things that separate the good from the great. I'm so proud and grateful to have been a part of your all's class. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Dr. Crouch and I wish to express our honor for this opportunity to recognize members of the class of 2014 for their academic and professional accomplishments. The students being honored today have demonstrated commitment and excellence in learning the art and science of pharmaceutical practice and patient care, and have been selected by the faculty and administration to receive these distinctions. The names and descriptions of the various awards appear on the last page of your program. For purposes of time, I will read only the name of the award and announce the recipient. The first award is the American Pharmacists Association Academy of Student Pharmacists Senior Recognition Award. It is presented to Nicholas Christopher Lopez. The next award, the Gatton College of Pharmacy Patient Care Award, is presented to James Leslie Loudon III. Next is the Lilly Achievement Award. The recipient of this award is Brittany Elizabeth Bible. The next award, the Merck Award for Pharmacy Excellence, is hereby presented to Rachel Ann Sharpton. The Milan Institute of Pharmacy Excellence in Pharmacy Award is presented to Brandon Jonathan Leeson. The Natural Medicines Comprehensive Database Award for achievement in the area of natural and complementary medicine goes to Eva Suzanne Auksher. The Pharmacist Mutual Award for Academic Excellence is presented to Joshua Timothy Whaley. Teva Pharmaceuticals USA sponsors the Outstanding Student Award. The recipient of this award is Sean Paul Lynch. The Walters Kluwer Health Fact and Comparisons Award for Outstanding Communication Skills is presented to Christopher Michael Conder. The final academic award to be presented is the Gatton College of Pharmacy Valedictorian Award, which is presented to the highest-ranking student in the graduating class. Indicative of the overall academic strength of the class of 2014 is the fact that the Valedictorian Award is shared by not 2, but 3 students who achieved perfect grade point averages. The 2014 valedictorians are William Chancey Carruthers, stay up here, Brandon Jonathan Leeson, and Joshua Timothy Whaley. Get to 350. The Gatton College of Pharmacy is proud to present the next awards in recognition of 3 individuals whose support and advocacy played an important role in the college's growth establishment over the years. 2 of these individuals were introduced to you earlier this morning. The first of these awards is the Gary Mabry Community Service Award, in recognition and appreciation of his countless efforts to make our community a better place to live. We are pleased that Mr. Mabry is here today and will, at this time, come on stage to present the award to this year's recipient. The Gary Mabry Community Service Award for the class of 2014 goes to Rachel Allen Cole. The next award is the Guy B. Wilson Jr. Leadership Award, given in recognition of Dr. Wilson's leadership in the local pharmacy community and his commitment to the Gatton College of Pharmacy at ETSU. Dr. Wilson will come on stage at this time to present the award to this year's recipient. The 2014 Guy B. Wilson Jr. Leadership Award goes to Rhett Nichols Byrne. The third award is the Bettina M. Black Leadership Award, presented in recognition of Dr. Black's visionary leadership to advance the profession within the state and the nation. Dr. Black is not able to be with us today, but we are pleased to announce that the 2014 Bettina M. Black Leadership Award is presented to Lucy Jo Atkins. At this time, the Gatton College of Pharmacy would like to honor the memory of Betty Kirk Wilson by recognizing the inaugural recipient of the Betty Wilson Leadership Scholarship. The Betty Wilson Leadership Scholarship Endowment was established to venerate Betty's service to the college and leadership in the field of pharmacy. Betty Wilson practiced pharmacy with distinction for 4 decades, including 37 years with Mountain States Health Alliance. Dr. Wilson received numerous accolades and awards during her tenure as a pharmacist and served as the first chairperson of the Gatton College of Pharmacy Admissions Committee and was a charter member of the college's Board of Visitors. Dr. Wilson's unfailing support and leadership will be greatly missed by the students, faculty, and staff of the college. Now it is my distinct honor to recognize the inaugural recipient of the Betty Wilson Leadership Scholarship, Mr. Rhett Nichols Byrne. Congratulations to all of today's honorees.
Would the candidates for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree please rise for the conferring of degrees? President Nolan, the candidates now standing have completed all requirements of the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend they be conferred the degrees to which they are entitled.
By the authority vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents, and upon the recommendation of your faculty, I now confer upon each of you the Doctorate of Pharmacy degree to which you are entitled, with all of the rights, privileges, amenities, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. If you would please come forward as your name is called, I would be honored to present you with your diploma.
The academic hood that the students receive today consists of a blue and gold chevron representing the colors of East Tennessee State University and is trimmed in olive green velvet signifying the discipline of pharmacy. Jeremy Kent Atkins. Lucy Jo Atkins. Keaton Steele Andrus. Eva Suzanne Auksher. Jane Juhey Bake. Rhiannon Sloan Baker. Chase Regis Ballinger. Jessica Christine Bentley. Brittany Elizabeth Bible. Lacey Ashton Blackburn. Hannah Markham Blackwell. Jeremy Adam Bonnell. Jonathan Edward Bowling. Rhett Nichols Byrne. Lindsay Nicole Caffey. Grace Elizabeth Campbell. William Chancey Carruthers. Kristen Brooke Carr. Tracy Lee Carter. Jonathan Michael Cipoletti. Rachel Allen Cole. Christopher Michael Conder. Laura Hensley Cyphers. Morgan Elizabeth Darnell. Eric Wade Emery. John Arthur Ewing III. Zachary Colford Foster. Megan Elise Gilchrist. Paige Marie Graham. Elizabeth Jean Gregory. Kyle S. Hagan. Seth Adam Hardin. Erica Hughes Harvey. Brent Lee Henderson. William Matthew Hensley. Anne Dorothea LaBrosse. Kayla Noreen Lael. Brandon Jonathan Leeson. Man Yen Lin, being hooded by her cousin, 2013 Gatton alum, Dr. Yashin Liu. Andrew David Littleton. Christopher Brian Livesey. Nicholas Christopher Lopez. James Leslie Loudon III. Leah Marie Love. Holly Elizabeth Lowe. Sean Paul Lynch. Mason Billings Manship. Jacqueline Ashley Martindale. Michael L. McLaughlin. Brian K. McPherson. Kristen Ann Morgan. Skylar Seth Music, being hooded by his brother and 2011 alum, Dr. Blake Music. Clary Jane Nguyen. Joseph David Odom. Stacy Michelle Parks. Jessica Chanley Patton. Kayla Elizabeth Pearson. Elizabeth Ryan Pritchard. Brian Russell Quillen. Matthew Brent Russell. Lindsay Jamisha Ryan. Charity Rebecca Lee Sands. Rebecca Joyce Scott. Rachel Ann Sharpton. Jennifer Ellen Skeens. Sean E. Smithgall. Farrah Noel Catherine Snyder. Emily Lynn Sora, being hooded by her mother, Dr. Karen Sora, and her sister, Dr. Jennifer Sora. Cody Blaine Swindle. Jonathan Michael Toller. Allie Marie Torrance. Landon K. Turner. Ashley Kathleen Olsenheimer. Mary Abigail Henley Vinsel. Joshua Timothy Whaley. Blake Anthony Winkle.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I am honored to introduce and ask to come to the stage Captain John Wasick, Department of Military Science, East Tennessee State University. Captain Wasick will introduce two of our graduates who will today be commissioned in the United States Air Force. These two individuals have chosen to experience this momentous occasion surrounded by their pharmacy family as they take this next step. And as their dean, I couldn't be prouder.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Would Chase Regis Bollinger and Miss Rebecca Joy Scott please step forward? I state your full name. Having been appointed in the United States Air Force, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Class of 2014, congratulations on achieving this momentous milestone. Now I wish to remind you of the sacred trust you have to assist patients in receiving optimal pharmacotherapeutic benefits. The oath that you are about to take represents more than a personal pledge. It represents your pledge to the profession and to your patients that you will commit fully to becoming the most competent and compassionate pharmacist that you can. At this time, I would like to ask the students to please stand and read the oath with me. As the students are rising, I also invite all pharmacists present to stand and recite the oath, which appears on the inside of the back cover of the program. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy Class of 2014.